Hi everyone, Ismail here again. Today I'm super excited actually to talk to you again about something that's from my personal experience. I'm talking from my personal experience because this is what I did pretty much so far to this level to be where I'm at today and really help a lot of people as well to reach their own full potentials, all right? And what I'm talking about today, it's really a very important concept in life in general, which is in order for you to get to the next level, you definitely need to lead the old you to die in order for new you to get born. And what I mean by this is talking on a level of for example, beliefs, patterns, actions, everything that you do, your environment. In order for you to scale, in order for you to make a change, in order for you, for example, to really improve your life and really make a bigger impact in life, you need to change that. So for example, when I started my journey in sales closing, of course, as a guy from Morocco, I was working a 9-to-5 job as a marketer. I've been in an environment with people that are actually into the 9-to-5, super comfortable in their position. They don't think big. At the same time, for me, I was super ambitious. Really, when I'm thinking big, when I make change in my life and trying to make a bigger impact and of course help my family. And that's another thing that we're gonna talk about in my new videos will be the power of having a strong why. Okay, my why was pretty much my mother. What I mean by this is, for example, for me at that stage, I realized that in order for me to change, in order for me to get to the next level, it was really important for me to change how I behave, to change my thinking, to change my mindset, to change my belief, and importantly, your environment in order for me to get to the next level. So I was thinking, okay, so now my situation is like this. Now I was working, all right, I was making good money on a Moroccan terms. I was pretty much living alone, paying my rent and taking care of myself, all right? A lot of people, they would think that's it. That's the dream, but for me that was not. And for me, I have a big ambition. I want to be here. I want to actually be someone who's actually making a lot of money. I don't want to be worried about buying much more expensive things, having a car, having a house, taking care of my mom and my family, and paying the debts of my family and all of this. I realized in a certain level that for me, in order for me to reach that level, I definitely need to change. And the change should start here, first of all, in a mindset. So for me, I already closed myself on the idea that in order for me to get to that level, I have to change, all right? Changing my beliefs, my patterns, my environment too. Because that Ismail that has to achieve all of these things that I'm talking about, he have to think differently than this Ismail that actually is still here working in 9-to-5 as a marketer. For me, the next level was actually being a remote closer. I still remember clearly in my mind, I have a clear picture that in a certain days, I was really dreaming being a closer, driving my car, closing deals, taking my mother with me, visiting families and just traveling around. And this was in 2019. 2 years later, I think 1 year and a half or 2 days later, I was living the dream. I was really pretty much traveling. I bought my first car and then traveling, taking care of my mother. It was really fulfilling. I was I had that sense of accomplishment. But for me at that, when I was as a beginner, I know that I have to make a change. I know that I need to change me, my personal, my mindset in order for me to get to that level. So here is what I did. First, I actually isolated myself because I know my environment, it was not into what I was trying to achieve, and not everyone has the goals of making a bigger impact and doing what I did, all right? And I've been talking about closing to a lot of my old friends that I have at the time. And there was no support, all right? But at that level, I was not aware, all right? Because it was my dream. It was not their own dreams. So what I did is I tried to find a mentor. And that's what I did. I invested in myself. And immediately, the moment I invested in myself and find the right person to learn from, I pretty much quitted my job. Okay, I know that was a bold move, but I quitted my job and pretty much changed my own city, my whole city that I was working in, and moved to another city for me to better up my English, because English was my one of my biggest challenges when I started with sales and closing. That time, I remember in 2020, the corona hits and we've been isolated pretty much. The lockdown, you cannot hang out with people anymore. And for me, honestly, that was great because that helps me to sharpen my skill and give all of my time and my focus to the skill itself and the English. All right, so that helps me to accelerate the learning curve as well as pretty much changing my mindset, because I was just talking most of my days. I was talking English to learn English, and I was really practicing. And I was talking to the like-minded people that really had the same vision, people that want to make a change and really want to be the same as me too. So that helps to sharpen my mindset. Thinking about closing all the time was really helpful, as well as like another thing that it helps me with is actually overcoming some of the limiting beliefs. Because here is the thing, being around like on an environment that you didn't feel that you don't belong to, or being like in an environment like where there are just people are super satisfied, like being complacent with their own jobs, they don't really think big, even though maybe for you, if you're making like small like steps, you're making like quick wins in your life right now at this moment, you might feel, yeah, it's not good, it's not bad actually, I'm doing good, I really have a good time with them, I really enjoy them. Or just being in a very fake relationships, because for now at this moment there is really like a shortage of like having the real relationship, which is like a supportive community or like minded people around you that can help you. They might feel good at that time, but what it does actually for you, it's really dangerous, which actually enforce like the old you. Because in order for you to get to the next level, you need the people that are ahead of you on your environment, which is very important. And what it does, it's actually, it helps you to overcome your limiting beliefs. You think, oh my god, like David or whatever the name is, like Marcos, or those people are actually killing it. Shoot, like I want to be the same. Okay, so I have to study, I will have to talk to them, I have to ask them questions, I have to engage. And most of the time that helps you really to sharpen your skill and really like reduce or just overcome your own limiting beliefs. Because for me, that was one of my biggest really challenges in my early stages. And still today, I still have a lot of work to do on overcoming my own limiting beliefs, because I still have levels to across, still have levels to accomplish or to reach to. And I know some of the things that are holding me back is still some of my limiting beliefs, and that's exactly what I'm keeping investing and reinvesting in myself, in my skill to get to the next level. So my point here for everyone that's watching this video is, you are here right now and you want to be here. Doesn't matter what it means for you, like making 10K a month, buying a car, buying a house, being like having your own company, start a business. If that's what you want to be, just think, okay, so, for me, my name is Ismail here. This Ismail, like new Ismail that has to accomplish all of these things. What does it need to happen to this Ismail? What are the thinking habits of this Ismail? What are some of the habits of this Ismail, all right, that have all of these things? Is it still like sleeping till 11, till the middle of the day? Or is it still like actually hanging out with losers? Is it still like partying at night? Is it like not going to the gym? So you have to extract all the habits and thinking rituals and patterns from that new you that you want in the future and apply them right now into your reality. And this will help you to get to that next version, because in order for you to accomplish all of this, you have to be completely a new you, because that version that you have right now, it has already what you have at this moment. All right, so for you, you have to change to get all of this new thing that you want in your life. And this is, my friend, where the change began. So if you find this was helpful for you, please subscribe and leave me a comment below.